Evening. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, you guys. Hope you all are having or had a wonderful day. Good evening, you guys. Damn, sorry. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Um, Sonny, hey, what's up? Right on time. Good evening. So again, hope you guys had a wonderful day. I know we just have one person on so far, and that's Miss Sonny. Hey, Miss Sonny Banks. Oh, okay. All right. Miss Daya is on. Hey, babe. How are you? So I'm gonna get started, guys. I'm gonna get started because we always get started right on time except when I'm like a few minutes late. Sorry. But we always try to get started. Hey, Shigo. Hey, Jaquetta. Hi, Tanil. Try to get started right on time. But um, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off because the videos are always posted, guys. The videos are always posted. They're either going to be posted on the YouTube channel or the Facebook page. So I'm going to get rolling so you can always, oops, I almost dropped my glasses. You can always go back and watch from the beginning, catch the stream another way. Okay? So here we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? Good evening. I am Donna. Welcome to Real Life Relationship Growth. This is our once a week getaway with each other. This is Thursday night, 8 p.m. Every Thursday night at 8, unless something else happens. And if so, I'll always let you guys know. We'll be here. We'll be here. We come here every Thursday to get together and talk and chat and hit on some topics of discussion that we as adults want to talk about. So the criteria for being in this family is you have to be single, dating, courting, married, divorced, or widower. That is the criteria for you to be a part of this family. And honestly, I think that hits every adult, um, at least from the ages of 21 and up. 21 and up. That hits every adult, right? Okay. So this is our weekly segment called Camper Conversations. It's called Conversations. Listen, y'all, has nothing to do with you needing a camper or camping for that matter. I've been asked that question, so let me be clear. The only reason it's called Camper Conversation is because I have a fifth wheel camper, a trailer. And one day I was sitting in it. Just sometimes I go out on my break or whatever from work because it's parked on my property. I'll go out and I'll chill and relax. So the thought came to me, yo, it'd be a great idea to come in here and have discussions on topics once a week. That started, guys, almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. We have an anniversary coming up. It's our anniversary. We got an anniversary coming up. All right. So we do. We have an anniversary coming up. But thank you. Thank you. Hey, Lou. Hey, Kiana. Thank you for being here this evening. Not going to be on for the full hour. Not the plan, but we never know how it moves. We never know how it moves. I want to thank you guys who knew that I was a bit under the weather dealing with some stuff for your prayers and your well wishes. I appreciate that. Not 100%, but I am clocking real close. Getting there, getting there. All right. So we're going to get started because I have one thing I want to tell you guys about. One thing I want to tell you, you guys see it streaming at the bottom of the screen. That is your link. That is your link. It's streaming at the bottom of the screen. That is your link for our Real Life Relationship Growth Weekend coming up April 14th through the 16th in the A. April 14th through the 16th. You go to this link and it will take you to the Eventbrite so you can get registered. So you can get registered. What's up, Quest? You go to the link, it will take you to the Eventbrite so you can get registered. You can get registered, okay? So this weekend, guys, the weekend of everyone. If you are part of this family, this is for you. We have the great, the fine Rachel and Jimmy. Rachel and Jimmy, our relationship experts, will be there with us that weekend. Why? Because we're having a panel discussion. We're having an all-out full camp of conversation segment together in person, not on camera. We're going to be in person and we're going to be doing this thing together. So Jimmy and Rachel are relationship experts. They are relationship experts. Jimmy and Rachel have a platform called Relationship Real Talk. Relationship Real Talk. Jimmy and Rachel Rogers. You can follow them on YouTube as well. But they will be our professionals. Um, they will be our professionals on the panel, trying to solidify a few more people. Doesn't mean we all won't be talking and giving our opinions and our thoughts and our experiences. It just means, I always say, I am not a relationship expert. I don't claim to be, I don't proclaim to be. I am just a Black woman in this world, living this life, doing the damn thing and enjoying myself in the process with my ups and my downs. If that makes me an expert in my own right, then yes, I am. But didn't go to school for relationship therapy, counseling, anything like that. I just know that I've had some experiences in life. You've had some experiences in life. And with those experiences, we can help one another. Point blank, period. We can help one another. Not here to change your perspective of your thoughts. But then again, yes, we are. Because when you know better, you do better. And when you learn something that's going to help you strive and achieve in your relationships, why not? Why not? If you are here, if you are in this family, you have had a failed relationship to some point. To some point. Talking relationships, whether it was a boyfriend, girlfriend thing, whether you were engaged to be married and you canceled that for whatever reasons, whether you were married and you're now divorced, whether you listen, the whole purpose and goal here is to do better, is to do better. And I do better by listening and taking some advice from time to time for the people that love me, from the people that love me. And that's what we're here for. This is what this page is all about: real life relationship growth. So we are having, yet again, we are having that fun filled weekend. You see the link at the bottom. Go to the link, you'll get all the information because this is for everyone in that category that I mentioned: single, dating, courting, married, divorced, or widower. This is for everyone in that category. We have something for everybody. Hey, I never say your name right, baby. I'm so sorry. Iceco. I'm sorry, but I know you. My apologies. I always get your name wrong though. But what's up, babe? You gorgeous self. This weekend is for everybody. Now we have a marriage reconnection fun night. We have a speed dating event. And then our main event, of course, is our live camper conversation discussion. That is our main event that will happen on Saturday with Mr. Jimmy Rogers and his lovely wife, Rachel. Our relationship experts will be on our panel, and we're going to be chopping it up at 3 o'clock that afternoon. We're going to go not even where the hotel is, where we'll all be staying. And we're going to have a fun day in the park. We're going to have a catered burger bar. We just going to have a good time. We will have the singles mixer out in the park. Going to separate out a little bit. But the married folk, please, please, please know you guys are welcome to come when you get there to the hotel, because once you register through the Eventbrite, you will get the link and the information. Hey, Chi Chi, you will get the link and the information to book your room. We had a special rate for our rooms. Let them know you with Real Life Relationship Growth. They will let you know. It will let you know within the link. Once you go to the link and do your registration, it'll give you all the information for the hotel, how to book, by when, which is March the 14th. The deadline is coming soon, March the 14th, to get registered and for the weekend event, whether you get a hotel room or not, and to get no, you do not have to stay at the hotel. You do not have to stay at the hotel. Your registration covers everything I just told you for the weekend, all our events for the weekend. That's what that covers. Your hotel is totally up to you. You don't have to stay at this particular hotel. You can stay at one nearby if you earn points that way or whatever. Or you can stay with a family member. However, whatever you're gonna do, the crew that you coming with, that you bring in, coming together, because we need a crew. Listen, this speed dating event, ladies and gentlemen, we need our ladies and we need our gentlemen. We need y'all. So we wanna have a nice speed dating event. The married couples, you're welcome, my dear. The married couples, do not miss this fun night. I posted the other night. I showed a video of all the fun stuff that's gonna go on for the married couples. Yeah, game night. I can't post it again because when I posted it, it was blocked, and I had to find a way to, because of the music behind it. It was music, but they were showing the games that the married people were doing. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know. Marriage Feud, um, dating game type thing. How much you know your boo? That's stuff like that is what we're going to be doing. Same time, the speed dating event is going to be happening. Yo, hit the tables, switch. That one, switch. Yo, have a good time with it. Saturday night is all your time. Whatever you want to do Saturday night, if doing the speed dating round, you vibed and connected with somebody, y'all can go on a little date or something. I don't know. Or the crew that you come with, whatever, you can do your thing. This is the ATL. We're gonna be safe, but we're gonna have a good time. Sunday we will have our send off. If you're staying at the hotel, breakfast is provided for you. But whether you're staying at the hotel or not, that is our last meeting spot. We're going to be there at the hotel on Sunday for our send off. Okay. That is that. That's the weekend, y'all. This is going to run at the bottom of the full time that we're here. That just run at see. And the link will be there for you. But we're gonna get into this thing. It's been 2 weeks since we've had a camper conversation discussion, like a discussion. So we're gonna get into this thing tonight. We're gonna get into this thing tonight because we've been missing it. I've been missing it. All right. So the topic for tonight, y'all let me know if I missed anything. Don't think I missed anything. Don't think I missed anything. Shout out to Cortland Tony of Studio Blue. He is going to be our photographer and videographer for the weekend. We'll be taking some nice shots, video, stuff like that. And also for those who can't make it, please try to make it. For those who can't make it, listen, we'll still be going live. We'll still be going live. Mr. Tony of Studio Blue will make sure that we are still going live. Shout out also to Divine Eye Appeal and Travel event planner Lisa Lee. That's my girl in the back cut, y'all. She plans all my events, my parties. My 50th was a bash, all that stuff, bang. She does that kind of thing. So shout out to those who are a part in behind the scenes. Lori Eason, who's going to provide the games and stuff for the park. Yo, it's going to be major. If you want to provide some services, if you want to be a part of the team, let me know. I'd appreciate the help, especially getting things set up and all of that good stuff. All right, here we go, y'all. Our topic for this evening. Is, come on up on the screen. Topic is you big mad, huh? Y'all, could y'all let me know if there's a delay? Like I keep kind of going in slow motion on my camera, and I don't know if it's just me. But hopefully y'all are hearing. Y'all can hear me. Um, yes, okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Listen, also, if you make a comment and you're on Facebook, do me a favor, or YouTube, whichever platform you're watching from, do me a favor, put your name before you start your comment, because with Restream, the platform that I'm streaming from, all it says is Facebook user, Facebook user. That's all it's saying. So in order for me to know who's talking, I have to look over and glance back over to Facebook. All right. So do me that favor. Do that favor for me, please. Do that favor for me, please. So again, our topic is you big mad, huh? You big mad, huh? So y'all know the topics come from you guys. The topics that we get into and discuss. Oops, sorry. Um, the topics that we hit and we discuss come from you all. Big up to my brothers. Big up to my brothers. Once again, ladies, the men who are part of the real life relationship growth. Hey, Charles. The men is glitching a little on YouTube. Okay. Hopefully the glitch is not too much that keeps things from moving on. But the brothers, ladies, the brothers, they want to talk about it. They want to hear it. May not think so. They want to communicate about it. Why? How do I know? I get so many inbox requests on topics from our men. We complain that the men don't communicate, they don't talk. But listen, they do it the way they're comfortable. So you can always post a comment to the page, and you can do that anonymously. You can do that anonymously if you don't feel comfortable putting your name out there. And some people want to talk about and have good thoughts and ideas, but they don't want people to think it's about them. Yo, if it is about you, much love to you anyway, because you're trying. Okay? But if you don't feel comfortable, you're not out front, y'all, believe it or not, I am an introvert. One of my homeboys I was chatting with this week was talking about possibly coming to the event. But he said, I'm an introvert. I don't really feel comfortable in front of children. Oh, I will sing my behind off, act silly, dance, whatever. But grown folks, it's not as easy as you. But it gets easier when y'all give me feedback and we talk and we chat, and then we all on the same level, period. So I appreciate that. But the brothers. So the topic tonight, you big mad, huh? You big mad, huh? That is our topic for tonight. Not gonna say who this topic came from. It is cool. It's okay. Y'all don't have to know who it came from. Just know it's our topic, right? Um, so initially this was gonna be called Till Death Do Us Part. This is gonna be called Till Death Do Us Part initially. But then as I was typing and I was putting it up, there's a video that I watched, and I'm gonna show it in a minute. Um, I'll play the video. Um, I decided Till Death Do Us Part was kind of vague, to be honest, vague to what we're going to talk about. So, you big man, huh? Deals more than it definitely deals with staying together and keeping that connection, but it's not too vague. So, all right, here we go. So, let me do this. Let me show the video. I'm gonna show you a video, and we're gonna get started and chatting on this thing after we watch this video. Where is my video? Here it is. Here it is. All right, here we go.
With that mess.
I ain't starting no mess.
See, I just fixed your name in my phone today, and you want to come back home with the mess.
Don't make no sense. You still on it, changing names and phones.
Yeah, I was.
Don't make no sense. You pissed me off to the high heavens. Guess what your name is? Still in my phone, my wife. Because I have an unequivocal belief that I can't get rid of you. You are mine. I belong to you. You belong to me. At the end of the day, my name can be Kevin. Guess what you need to put somewhere in there? My husband. You should have just deleted my contact. I'd been okay if you'd have blocked me too.
I would have, but I ain't want.
You
make
blocked
sure
me
the
so much that your
location.
phone don't even remember when to unblock me.
I could have did
That
that.
don't
but I
make no
wanted to make
sense.
sure the
Yo, I saw that video and I said that fits. That fits. That is in with the topic. That is definitely going to fit in with the topic. So here we go. You big man. You big man, huh? So listen to the video. Pretty much the wife blocked him sometimes on her phone. She changed his name or whatever. And he was like, pretty much, and the brother is leading. Haha. He was like, pretty much, you know what? You piss me off to the high heaven sometimes. Like, you make me so angry, right? But guess what your name is in my phone? My wife. It is still my wife. Even though you make me mad, I am angry. I am upset with you. The name in my phone, your name in my phone is still my wife. Pretty much, period. That's what the brother was saying. That's what the brother was saying. So we look, the expectation that you are going, let me move this because I want to say this. Y'all need to see my face. If you feel like a think when you get married or you get into a serious relationship and you get to the point of courting and y'all are learning each other and get to the point where you wait for that brother to get on that knee, because the brother need to get on that knee. It's my opinion. When the brother get on that knee, when I say that, y'all, I mean like literally, but literally. Like I've seen proposals and the women are getting on the knee. Now, that's just my thing. I ain't getting on my knee. I'm not. I can tell the brother I love him. We want to be together, but I ain't getting on it. So, okay. My thought process, if the brother gets on that knee and makes the decision that he's going to ask you to be his wife, please, 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 please believe y'all will have trouble. That should be on the top of the vial somewhere. You will have trouble. Period. You have two people coming together, different backgrounds, possibly different family dynamics, different experiences, different desires, needs, and wants. You will have trouble. You're going to have trouble. It's going to be some issues. There are going to be. There are going to be some issues. But what we're talking about tonight is, come on, computer. We're talking about tonight, how are we going to resolve these issues and go from the red being into the blue and back to the yellow? How are we going to get to the point of resolving our issues when we start in the red? Hey, Kevin, when we start in the red, you see they going off on each other. Y'all see them up there? This light is hot. They going off on each other. Fussing, I'm sure some words are being said. And then, they turn their back on each other. I don't even want to look at you. Got nothing to say to your behind. And then at the bottom in the yellow, they have turned around. They're holding hands. They're holding hands. And they're talking. They're communicating. They're communicating. Because you're going to piss me off to the nth degree at some point, at some time, on some day, on any given day. Why? Because my mood might not be as good, and you may say something that set me off, and I might be hormonal, or I might be horny and you not, or whatever, right? There are going to be some conflicts and some difference of opinions in the relationship. But as I was saying, if you think or feel like there will never be any problems and it's going to be happy all the time, and if it's not, you have the right to up and run and leave, then do that person a favor and leave them the hell alone. Leave each other alone. Like, do each other the favor and leave each other alone. Because the reality is, there's no perfect person. If there's no perfect person, there's no perfect relationship. But what we have to do is we have to learn how to communicate with one another. We have to learn how to make up after a fight. You know how people say, friends can argue and fuss and do this and do that, and still be friends at the end. And your spouse, your significant other, y'all should be friends. Like, how can you not be friends first before you even jump in the process of a relationship to go beyond? I said, I am in a serious relationship right now, and we both agree that it's not me versus him. It's us versus the situation. Yes, ma'am. It's not easy, but we are big on we will figure it out together. Love, 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 love that Kiana. Yeah, Kiana, one of my babies. That's listen, yo, let me move this because I have to say this. This is the point and purpose of this page. Kiana is one of my babies. Kiana and Charisma, my daughter, are the same age. She's a youngin', but she's here, y'all. She is here because real life relationship growth is about growing healthy relationships and teaching those that have not experienced that they're good. Now, Miss Kiana learned that somewhere, somehow. Whether she committed to her and her boo, whether she committed to being a good significant other, and he committed to being a good significant other, whether she read, studied, looked, whatever, but she is here because that's what we're here for, real life relationship. Yo, I love it. Thank you, baby. Thank you for your comment. Appreciate it. Kiana's all of about 25, y'all. She got a long way to go, right? She got a long way to go. She is half my age. She has a long way to go, but she's already getting the key points. Kevin said it, communication is key. She's already peeping out the key points on how to make her relationship, how they are, um, on how to make their relationship healthy, to progress, how to make up after a fight, how to make up after a fight. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I can't see that small print. All right, so some of the points. Uh, getting a steamy shower together. I think that says steamy. I can't really see it, but the picture speaks for itself. This picture speaks for itself. Get in the shower together. Take a bath together. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is a good one, y'all. Y'all arguing. He big mad. Big mad. He go take a shower. Sis, take your clothes off and slide behind that brother in that shower. See how long he gonna stay mad. Yo, I'm not saying physical contact kills every altercation, but it's damn near close. I'm not saying all out having sex. I'm saying if I stand behind him in the shower and I wrap my arms around him and I put my breast on his back and he could feel my brother, you don't want to work that argument out. So get in the shower or the bathtub together. Sneak on in there behind them. In there. I think one says text. It's a phone. It's a phone. It looks like texting. Bottom left. Send them a cute little text. You know what? I know you left. You were angry. I know I did some stuff to piss you off and get you upset. But guess what? I love you. Kevin said, "Are we working it out for sure?" I know that's right, Ken. Send a little text. And I'm not saying at all ignore what happened and ignore what was done. But sometimes the best way to soothe the storm, calm the storm, so there can be an adult conversation, communication, is to kind of soothe things first. That's what that walking off, taking a walk period is for. To cool off and to calm down so you won't say something you'll regret and you won't say something straight stupid that you cannot take back. That's what that is for. So, I say that to say this. When you send the text, the response might be, oh, you think this is funny, or oh, you just gonna ignore the problem. Then no, babe, I'm not trying to ignore the problem. I just want you to know that I love you. And even though we had a little argument or a big blowout or whatever it may be, I just want you to know I miss you. Can't wait till you get back. Can't wait to get home so we can talk about what happened, what it was. Because if you have no intentions on doing that, don't get into it in the first place. Don't get into the relationship in the first place. If you expect that everything is going to be happy and great all the time, and that just because you all have differences of opinions, that it's going to be the end of the world, then stay in your own world by yourself. All right, it says watch a funny movie together. Top right, watch a funny movie together. I'm sorry it's so blurry, y'all. Watch a funny movie together. Like laughter is a excellent medication. Laughter is excellent medicine. Kevin said, I like quietness and being alone for him. After that, I'm not trying to let my lady go to bed angry. Nice. I love it. I love it. What? Go to bed angry for? What are we holding on to it for? Because the thing about this, if we acknowledge it, then that means we should be working on a plan to fix it. If we acknowledge it, we should be working on a plan to fix it. So I love that. Kevin said he's gonna take him about an hour. It may not. It may not. Depends on the degree of the disagreement. Depends on the degree of the disagreement. Apologize by giving them a hug. No words. Just walk up and hug that girl. Put a head right here on your chest. Just take a head, put it on your chest. If you know, put on your chest or put on your shoulder and just give her a hug. And she be like, boy, get off me. You be like, you know you don't want me to get off you. That's pretty much gonna be the response. You know you don't want me to get off you. Because that touch, that physical touch has happened, that connection has happened. And that should break that down or break that up. Again, does not mean it resolves and dissolves the issue. It means waving my white flag. So I surrender. What's wrong? What you need me to know? What is it, babe, that I did wrong? What is it that you didn't like? Right? Communication. 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 Till death do us part. If you are married, oh, I didn't click that. My bad. Oh, y'all, it's not easy. If you're married, till death do us part. Listen, before you even get married, if you're thinking about marriage and you at the point that you're gonna propose and y'all are courting each other, and y'all ready to jump the broom and get that thing alive, think till death that way before you jump the broom. Say I do, whatever. Think till death do us part. Because if you're not thinking that before, how do you expect to think that once it gets going? Think that once it gets going. Premarital counseling, y'all. Get that premarital counseling. Listen, premarital counseling is not to say, yeah, okay, we're gonna get some premarital counseling. That is to make sure that the bond that y'all have started to gel together stays that way. And it's also to say, to show if that bond needs to happen in the first. And I think some people are afraid of counseling because they find out something they did not want to find out to stop the marriage, the situation. There's nothing wrong with backing up. There's nothing wrong with backing up. I saw a video one time, and y'all may have seen this. The brother proposed, and she was like, no. And she didn't, it wasn't just like, no, ew. It was she was like, no, we'll talk. And he got upset. He was so he didn't want to date, he didn't want to be with her no more. And I think that was so ridiculous. That was ridiculous because maybe there were some things that she needed to iron out or understand or get to in a better position before she felt like they were ready for marriage. Just because you're not ready for marriage does not mean that you should not be together or you're not for each other. It just means you have to go more further. You have to go more further. Woo, Jesus. My father would have a fit if he heard me. You would have to go further into the courting process and do that premarital counseling and make sure that thing is right. So there's nothing wrong with backing up. There's nothing wrong with backing up. If you have to back up to see what is actually ahead, then they'll put it in reverse. Man, I just had a thought. Whew! You better put it. You better put it in reverse and be patient with that thing, especially if you are putting that thing into prayer. You got to let the Father do what he does, no matter what you want to do. Let him do what he does. If you trust him and you believe in him and that's your way, again, I'm never here to say your way should be my way, my belief should be your belief. Never saying that at all. That don't mean the love is any less. It just means I believe one thing, you believe something else. What up, Shamie? You believe something else. But the whole point I'm getting at is have that foundation, trust that, believe that, and move that way. Kevin says saying sorry and really meaning it goes a long way. It mutes negative energy and sets the mood for meaningful communication. Most definitely. Most say you are sorry. Saying you are sorry. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. I think I missed some comments. Okay. You're working it out for sure. Okay. Saying you're sorry. Most definitely. Saying you're sorry. When someone says they're sorry, I mean, sorry doesn't always fix it immediately. Let's truth be told. Somebody can say sorry and you could be so mad, too big mad. You can be so mad that you're not even hearing that at the moment. And if that's the case, give give your significant other their space to process. Process. Was having a conversation this week earlier, and the word process came up. There was an argument, and even though she didn't see, and I didn't see it because she called me and we talked because she needed a listening ear, and I'm always going to be that. So, hubby got upset about something that she felt like she was doing right in her way. I felt like she was doing it right based off her giving me the information. And he got really, really upset. And he was like, I'm not speaking to you. I need to process this. I need to process this. And at first I was like, over that? After I listen, and I'm in that position and place with her that she knows if I say something to her like that, she knows it's all in love. And I'm not just trying to be one-sided. I was like, over that? He got upset that bad over that? And the word process came up. And that brother was like, I need to process this. And I'm like, but then thinking more about it, and the more we talked, and the more I'm thinking about it, he did the right thing because he needed to process. She already knew. She already understood. She was like, this thing is that's how it needs to be. I got this. But I'm just letting you know now, hubby. And he was like, I gotta process this. So I love that, Kevin. I love that Kevin said a little bit earlier, he needs about an hour to process. And she may need an hour to process. A part of us loving on our mates is giving them space and room to be them, be who they are. and still loving them and knowing that what they're doing, what they're seeing that you need and what they need has to be respected. Has to be respected. Hey, Michelle. So a part of that process is doing that. We have to respect each other. We have to respect the feelings that we have and know that it should not take away from the relationship as long as we're respectful. As long as we're respectful. You big mad, huh? How mad are you? How mad are you? Mad enough to sleep in another room? Mad enough to leave the house and go somewhere else for the night? Hopefully, if you do that, it's to a relative's. I'm going to my mom's house. I'm going to my cousin's house. I'm going to my aunt's house. I'm going to, hopefully, that is direction if you do that. Now, honestly, I don't agree with leaving the house. I don't agree with sleeping separately. I, I don't care what the situation is. Now, y'all know us. Hey, hey. Hey, Sharonda. Now, y'all know, of course, I'm not talking about any abuse. I'm not talking about any abuse, whether it's physical, verbal, mental, or emotional. You have to self accept any of that from anybody, period. Anybody, period. But if you feel like you're in danger and you need to leave the premises, the house, the vehicle, whatever, please, please, please do that. Please, please, please do that. Okay? All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. So if you feel like you have to process and you have to take a minute, you have to take an hour, you have to walk away, understand you are still on the same team. Y'all, I played ball. I played basketball growing up since from about the age of 7. My brothers took me out and they taught me how to ball. They taught me how to play basketball. Never have I played ball on my level because they played me hard. So they taught me that way, right? Many, many teams. Not just basketball, but when I was in the military, you have a company, you have a battalion, you have your corps, then you go down to your platoon and all of that. A team, a team, a team, a team. At work, we have teams. We're on teams, whether you're in the same department or not, you're working for the same company. A team, a team. You don't walk away from the team because you don't agree with something. You don't walk away from because the person on the team made you mad. Like we have lost games because a teammate has done a stupid move. When we have a play, there is a play. We practiced it all week. We have a playbook. The coach says this is how you do this and this is that. This is this play because it's going to win us games. And you have a teammate, 5 of y'all on the court, everybody flowing, doing their thing. And this one teammate decides that either they don't remember the play, key point, they don't remember the play, or they just want to do their own thing. And it destroys and we lose. And so we mad. We big mad. We big mad. Do we quit the team? I've never quit a team because I was mad. I never because I didn't agree with my teammates. That's called communication and working that thing out. Hey, Mike, that's called communication. Or hey, yo, you was not supposed to go that way. The play called for you to get in this and you weren't supposed to go that way. Listen, coach, please. I hope you benching her because she got to get it together. And then that teammate goes and they sitting on the bench and they thinking about what they did wrong. And so when they ready, I don't know how many coaches, but coach put me in there. They'd be like, okay, you can go back in. leadership, right? But time you can't say, like, coach, I'm ready, especially if you're a star player. I'm sorry. Coach, yo, I'm ready, put me back in. And you get another time, and you get another chance, you go in and you get that play right. And you win the game. Relationships. You cannot quit the team just because you're not having your way. You're not happy. You're not getting what you think you should get from your significant other, especially if you have not sat down and had a discussion with that person to let them know, I don't like this. This works for me. This doesn't work for me. Because you can have premarital counseling. You can sit down and work out how we going to do finances. You can say who's going to pay what bills and where y'all going to live. Y'all can discuss all that, make a decision, and it still can blow up in your face. It still can blow up in your face. It still can blow up in your face. And if it blows up, what do you do? What do you do? You big mad, huh? What do? You got to have a conversation. You got to communicate. You got to move from the red to the blue to the yellow. You have to. You have to. You know why you have to? You have to because I think your integrity stands in place when you're looking at how you handle and deal with a relationship. Your integrity, who you are, who you represent. Because when we get married, that other person represents us. That we're one. And when we're apart, everybody should still see that oneness. If I'm away from my husband and he has to make a decision and he can't get to me, or vice versa, and that decision is made, it should work for the both. It should work for the both because we are one team and we want the best and the good for the good of the team. Does it always work that way? No. No. But the more you practice, the more you won't forget. I always tell my staff, how we practice is how we're going to play. When the state steps in the building with their clipboard, well, with their laptops, and they're walking around and they're asking questions, whatever, why y'all gonna get nervous? What you worried about? We got this. Why? Because how we do on our every day is what they're gonna see when they walk in the door. How we practice is how we're gonna play. So do what you're supposed to do in the first place. Then you don't have to worry about when the state comes in, if this is right, if that is right, if this, practice how you play. So in a relationship, when you're married and when you're courting, when you're dating and getting to that stage and that point, you're in a serious relationship, how you practice, how you treat that person, how you communicate with them. If y'all get to the next level, if you're dating, courting, and y'all get to the next level of marriage, that's how you're going to treat that person. That's how that person is going to treat you, the way you allow them to. And sometimes you have people in a relationship that are on two levels. It is fine. Like two levels. Meaning I may know more because I may have experienced more. I have seen different things in different ways, right? So two levels, right? You have people on two different levels. And you arguing and you bumping heads. Being receptive to listening to what the other person is saying is what's going to get you to the next level. Is what's going to get you to the next level. Next level. Was having a conversation with another one of my friends this week, and he said to me, thank you, John. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. He was saying that he heard just kind of paraphrasing, he heard somewhere, um I think it was a gentleman that was doing a relationship, some type of relationship thing. And he said, someone said, hey, everybody, there has to be someone from, oh, Lakeisha. I was going to say, girl, that popped up before your name did. Okay. So he was saying that communication, oh, let me get it right. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. How did he put this? Oh, I just had it and it went, I lost it. I just had it. I just had it. I just had it. It was definitely something about communication, y'all. I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it. Hey, Lakeisha, thank you, babe. I'm gonna come back to it. Okay. I still can't quite get it because I don't want to say it wrong, but I'll come back to it. So anyway, how we communicate with one another, how we communicate with one another is the point in how we're going to handle and deal with one another. If I can yell at you and belittle you in an argument or outside of an argument, if I can do that outside of an argument and you have no objections and you don't let me know that you feel disrespected and that's not the way, because let's remember, some people come from different backgrounds. I come from a loud house, meaning like when we get together, we like da 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 da. My mom used to say, if you want to get a word in, you got to wait somebody take a breath. You better get that word in. But that's how we communicated. We understood when we were talking and someone else said something, we weren't trying to overtalk each other. We were vibing like that. And some people, and some people come from something different. They come from something different. They come from, we're communicating, we're talking. It's a little bit quiet, a little bit monotone going on. And when I finish what I'm saying, then you get to speak. Then you say what you're saying. Two different ways of communicating, two different ways of doing it, and nothing wrong with either. But those two people have to learn to communicate with each other where that comes together for them, where that comes together for them. Kiana says, yes, I believe that it stems from how we were raised as well. We have to relearn and practice new forms of communication for each relationship. Remember, life is short. We are all human. Yo, I love that. We are all human. Y'all, we have to allow human beings to be human. We look for this thing of perfection in people, especially people that we care about and we want to be with. We look for them to be perfect. Like, oh, he shouldn't have spoken to me that way. And how dare she treat me like that? Look at the core. We have to understand the core of people. Do we allow them to continue to disrespect and treat us in a certain way? No, no. But when you jump ship, when you jump out of your marriage and you jump out of the relationship because I didn't like how he spoke to me, disrespect me. My daddy told me you don't let no man. And your daddy and mama may still be together. And she cursed him out every other week. But your daddy said, you have to know what's right for y'all. Y'all have to know what's right for y'all. So if, for instance, again, I come from a loud house and I'm with a man that comes from a different environment. Okay, let's be real, because y'all know me, transparency. My children's father, my ex-husband, Daryl, came from a quiet house. He came from a more quiet environment. So when we got together and he come to the house or whatever and everybody together and we popping and going and blah, 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 he was quiet. He was quiet. And somebody said, what's wrong with D? What's wrong with Daryl? Nothing's wrong with Daryl. Daryl came from a quiet house. Hey, you might love this woman, but Daryl just came from a quiet house. So we had to learn. I had to learn. And truth be told, we were both young. I didn't learn, y'all. I didn't learn in time. I didn't learn in time. He's a great man, best father of my children. I mean, you know, we had our differences though, but I still love him. Great guy. Never speak bad of him. But I used to say things, and I used to feel like I had to say it with aggression. I had to say it and be hard with it for you to get it. Oh, if I don't say it like this, you ain't gonna understand where I'm coming from. You ain't gonna get it. So I gotta do better. So the learning had to come, and not saying that the learning had to come with if I want something from this man, I have to understand I can come to him with DMX. I can't come to him like that because he's not going to be receptive to it because that's not the way he communicates and he learns and he moves. So you have to take the time to communicate, understand, and learn, and let your human be human. Let your human be human so they can let you be human. We have to do it that way. Yo, you big mad, huh? She said something about your mama. She said something you didn't like. She said something that about your manhood. He disrespected you. Oh, I ain't gonna take that. Another woman won't do me like that. Another woman will appreciate. Let me tell you, grass on the other side. It might be greener by appearances, but please trust and believe. If you have issues where you are, please know you're going to have issues where you are again. There may be someone you get with that vibes better and y'all communicate a little better, but that's only because you water the grass. The grass grows to its greenest where you water it. The grass grows its greenest where you care for it. The grass grows the greenest where you feed it and nourish it and make sure that it has what it needs. That's where the grass grows the greenest. If you want to get out and go try to jump in somebody else's grass, you still got to guess what? Water it, nourish it, trim it, cut it. You got to take care of it. So water the grass that you have. Again, some relationships don't work. They don't make it. Sometimes you have one person that has a better understanding of things and a better way of communicating, and the opposite does not. There are relationships that have ended. Some should have, and some have ended for lack of communication and trying. Lack of communication trying. Because I'm mad. I don't like how she cook. I don't like how he touched me. I'm leaving this thing. I'm leaving this situation. I don't want to be here. I don't want. There's always going to be a I don't want to something somewhere. I don't want to something somewhere. Where you give energy, where you give your energy is what's going to grow and glow for you. Where you give your energy. If you never talk to your mate about, hey, what did you want to do when you were growing up? Like, what was your childhood dreams? Like, what did you want to be? Like, talk to them about their interests and the things that they like and they enjoy. And don't make fun of it. It may be something that just sounds just ridiculous to you. And that's all. As long as it's not taken away from the house. Listen, if my husband wants to go try out for the doggone Knicks, anybody, Lakers, anybody, right? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, you about 5'8", 9 on a good day. Your shot is like minimal. Yo, I'm going to get a Knicks or a Lakers t-shirt, some boy shorts, maybe a thong, some pom-poms, And while he out there practicing, running up and down at the gym, cause he or outside on the court outside or whatever, wherever he is, I'm gonna be like, that's my baby. He gonna be a Laker. And same thing, vice versa. If your lady wants to do something, no, yeah, we talking about building each other up. So when you big mad, them that big mad doesn't turn into all out war. So if your lady want to do something, I don't know, like what's something crazy? What's so crazy that so a lady might want to do? Her man support her. Y'all give me an example of something that may be crazy. We gonna go on. We gonna go with it. Give me an example of something that may just be outlandish that your lady might want to do. Come on, brothers. Y'all was late. Y'all was trying to be a Nick or a Laker. Like, something outlandish that the lady she might want to do. Cause I wanna do a whole scenario on it. I can't think of nothing like off the rip. Let's see. Um Oh, y'all, I can't think of that. But say your lady wants to do something that you feel like is just dumb. That's just dumb. Waste of money. Like, what is she talking about? She want to do something that's just dumb, right? But what you should do, brothers, is support her dumbness. As long as what your significant other wow, pole dance for real, Mike, for real, Mr. Jackson. All right, your lady want a pole dance. Look, sidebar, side note, I love pole dancing. When I say it tones and has its benefits, let me tell you something. My husband, he ain't gonna need to go nowhere. Just bring your 20s, because I don't do ones and fives. Bring your 20s, husband, and I'm gonna put a show on. And okay. Anyway, so Jackson said pole dancing. All right, your lady want to go pole dancing. Hey Dana, what's up, baby? I just need a walk in a white robe. Kevin, you gonna get me in trouble. Y'all, me and Kevin got an inside joke. Some of y'all might know it because he say it almost every week. But Kevin, you got me blushing. All right, sir. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh Mike is hey baby, hey Dana. Thank you, Dana, for breaking that up. Mike said pole dancer, right? So your wife want to go, she want pole dancing. So now let me tell y'all. Now Mike Jackson said, Jackson Michael, Jackson said pole dancing, right? Like we talked about the husband wanting to be a Laker or a Knicks, whatever. So your lady Jackson wants to be a pole dancer, right? She want to be a pole dancer. So what you can do with that is there are private instructors or there are group classes that she could go to. So you could look that up and support her with that. Get her a pole for the house. I got a whole studio downstairs. Get her a pole for the house. And you sit there and let me tell you, it's not easy. And some of that stuff look like you a crackhead spinning because it don't come together right all the time. But if your crackhead is on that pole spinning, Jackson, you better be throwing them bills. All right, baby, look at you. Look at my baby. She did what's that, an invert? Like, I don't know what that is, but baby, you did that, girl. You keep going. And she gonna get better. And then she gonna graduate and she gonna start wearing the heels. Jackson. Yes, ma'am. Pole dancing is a lot of core work. It is a lot of core work. Oh, y'all, it is 9:04. It's a lot of core work. It is. Lakeisha said, there he go with the robes. Love it. Right, Lakeisha. Look, somebody know what I'm talking about. Lakeisha know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a lot of core work. You have to have a strong core. That basketball got me right, y'all. Because when I started pole dancing, um, the best and the most challenging workout I've ever done. I was telling a friend of mine that today. We were talking about different things that we want to learn and experience as we are older, but we want to do it. And he was saying he wanted to learn some type of dancing or whatever. And then we started talking about the pole dancing. And he was like, "What?" But yeah, it takes a lot of core strength. And listen, Jackson, a lot of ladies that I took classes with did not have that core strength. It was one, she had to be about 5'3", and she was a healthy chick. She was a healthy young lady. Um, but now she is instructing, like she doing classes. I'm so jealous. She like went to level 15 and just passed me by. But that's because she committed to it and she kept going and kept going. I took some breaks. But support your lady. Because when you get big mad, when she get big mad, when you know their likes and their dislikes, and you know what moves them and what motivates them, those big mad y'all don't be so big. They don't be, they aren't so big. Why? Because I paid attention to you, you paid attention to me. We're on the same team and we want nothing but to win and to win together. Yes. This I like. This was a look. I said I was gonna be on for like 30 minutes, y'all. It is an hour and 7 minutes. I did not even realize until I looked down the corner. I'm cursing my sister out though, because I called that chick and reminded her she was supposed to be on here. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. So last shout for tonight. I'm a real life relationship growth weekend, y'all, to doggone death. Y'all have y'all have till March the 14th to get registered. To get registered. Okay, truth be told, y'all don't tell Lisa this because Lisa set the deadlines based on the hotel, but y'all don't tell Lisa. Now y'all have till March the 14th to book your hotel. That is the hotel's deadline. But if you're not staying in the hotel and you want to book for the weekend and you're not staying in the hotel and it's past the 14th, y'all inbox me, okay? Y'all inbox me. I try to go past what Lisa said. But March the 14th is the deadline to register. So I need y'all to go to the Eventbrite. Yo, plug in here for this. If you cannot make it and you want to bless somebody, a single person or a couple, and you want to bless somebody, listen, you can do a donation registration. You can go to the Eventbrite, go to the link, and you can pay for a single person or a couple to be able to come and enjoy the weekend. Somebody that you know needs to get away from them kiddos, that need to kind of reconnect with one another. You can go to the Eventbrite, to the link. You can go to the link. Yo, I'm sorry, Lakeisha. Y'all, big ups to Lakeisha. Lakeisha created the flyer. Lakeisha helped me get the Eventbrite together. This link down here, girl, it was so funny. I don't know. Let me tell y'all how many times we changed this thing. But Lakeisha, big ups to you, sister. Thank you so much. Y'all, I have never seen Lakeisha in person. Never met her in person. Let me tell y'all how this love work on this page. I've never met her in person. I've never met Kevin in person. I'm waiting to meet Kevin. I'm waiting to meet Kevin. Yo, I love y'all. So listen, go to the link and register. Get the hotel information if that's what you want to do. Stay at the hotel. I'm staying at the hotel. The crew is staying at the hotel. We will be at the hotel. We're going to stay there together. If you don't want to stay at the hotel, you still have to register. You still have to register. You too, Kevin. I can't wait to get a big hug, Kevin. You still have to register. All right, it's a thank you, Lakeisha. Happy birthday. Lakeisha just had her 50th, y'all. You in the 50 club, girl. Ha! It's sweet here. I love it in the 50 Club. I love it. You in the 50 Club. Happy birthday, Lakeisha. So y'all go and register, okay? Listen, see y'all next week. I will be posting all week. Um, just reminders. Y'all know I love music, so I put some music behind it. Y'all gonna see the same thing cycling, the flyers or whatever. Yes, 50 Club. The flyer and love is a verb. I love this. I've taken this. I've taken this. I don't know who created it, but I stole it. Like I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. Love is a verb. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night. Keep sending your topics. And keep in mind the topic. We have not chosen a topic for the main event on April the 15th. We have not chosen a topic yet. So y'all send me y'all topic ideas. Woo! Send me y'all topic ideas, okay? All right. Yeah, I'm dragging this thing out because I love being here with y'all. I love being with y'all. But y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next week. And please, please go and register. I want to give everybody a hug. I want to be able to hug everybody who is in this family who's going to be there for that weekend. All right? So go and register so we can have a good time and we can focus on making healthy, long lasting, loving relationships because our children are watching us. Mwah. I love y'all.